Welcome to Physical Geography, Geography 101, and I'm going to give you a brief overview of how to navigate the different sections of Canvas. You will notice that there is a table of contents or menu on the left side of your screen, and you will find the tabs for Home, Syllabus, Modules, and your grades. So I just want to give you a brief introduction to how to find the contents in our course and get you started on how to navigate. When you click Home, you will always come back to this page. I give you a brief introduction of my background, and I'm going to scroll down here, and as the weeks are opened up, they are called modules. You will find a quick link here at the bottom of the page. And so you will notice that week 1 is the only module that is labeled with a week. This is an introductory week, and then they will start numbering with lab numbers or a midterm or final. I'm going to go ahead and go into week 1 and show you what we have in store for this week and give you a general sense for what the organization will be like. And so with week 1, there is the welcome page, and then when you go to welcome to, and it will either say week 1 or lab number, you will find 3 sections: an introduction, objectives, and activities and assignments. The introduction will just give you a brief background on what you will be covering that week. Your objectives are goals for what I want you to learn and cover in that week. And then finally, the activities and assignments lists all of the things that I want you to do that week. So week 1 is a review week. I want you to read the syllabus, and I also want you to familiarize yourself with your workbook. There are 4 sections that I want you to find. They are the table of contents. That's in the front of your book. That's where you will find exercise numbers and pages. These are listed in your syllabus as well. You'll also find a glossary in the appendix or the back of the book, and this is a list of vocabulary words. When you are studying a course like science, which ours is, physical geography as a science, it's really important to learn the vocabulary almost like you're learning a new language. That will make understanding the concepts and the learning process much easier for you. There is a math skills practice worksheet in the appendix as well. In particular, I want you to find hints for math skills practice worksheet. This will give you tips on how to approach word problems. And also, I want you to be familiar with where the color maps and images are in your workbook. They're referred to in most of the exercises, and they are in Appendix 4 in the back of your book. This week, you will have a syllabus quiz. I want you to access the syllabus as you take the quiz. So let me go over and show you how to get to the syllabus. I'm in the table of contents on the left, and our syllabus is listed right here. It is a PDF, and when you click on that, it will open up for you in Canvas. A syllabus is like a contract between you and your instructor. It's very good to familiarize yourself with the organization of the syllabus. I want you to use this syllabus as you take the quiz. Here are the course objectives. These are the things that the college wants you to learn. There are also learning objectives that are very specific to certain parts of the course. Your lab book is listed. There's a catalog description, a grading policy. You will notice that your grades are based on percentages, and there is 1 midterm, 1 final. and 15 quizzes or assignments. Please note that your quizzes and assignments are worth more points than your exams. That is because this is a hands-on course. Because I'm not there with you face to face, you will have access to answer keys, and you will also have a weekly quiz. Please do yourself a service and try your best to do all of the workbook exercises. Then look at the answer key for clarification. You will find questions from your workbook, which you are encouraged to use on all of the quizzes in each module. There will be one exam at the middle of the course and one exam at the final part of the course. But again, the points for those assessments are lower than for the weekly quizzes because I want to emphasize the hands-on learning aspect of this course. I'm going to scroll down to the lab schedule. This is where you will find the week number listed, the lab number and topic, the exercises, and the due date. Also, please note that I list in the due date best by Monday after the week listed. I understand that your schedules are unpredictable and sometimes you may have limited access to the internet. I will never mark you down late for any assignment. The only exception is the final exam. You do need to have that in by the date that it's listed, and I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and show you it must be turned in by Thursday, May 26th at the end of our course. And that's because I do need to get grades into the college. But as you're working through the rest of the course, please note that you can turn things in after the best by date. It's better for you if you keep up with the materials and turn them in as soon as you can. But don't worry if you fall behind. I don't want to add added stress to you. You can certainly make things up. On the quiz, you will find questions about the lab topic, and it's listed here in this second column. The exercises correspond with the part in the front of your book that we referred to a little bit earlier, and then the due date is going to be the Monday following the week that the assignment is given. I'm going to close this up now, and I'm going to go back and show you what modules will look like. So we already looked at week 1 briefly, and then I'm going to show you that there are going to be introductory materials for you to access. When I click on this, here's an example of a video, and you will be able to watch these YouTube videos with instructions for each week. I'm going to click the back button, and there will also be some PDF materials and introductory slides for you to study. This is a PDF on latitude and longitude. It is designed to be a review for you, and there is some reading for you to do and some questions for you to answer. You do not need to submit this latitude and longitude assignment in week 1. It is designed as a review for you to get you oriented to the geographic grid. There will be a quiz, and when you click on the quiz in each module, it will open up a screen that looks like this, and you will start the quiz. There's no time limit on the weekly quizzes, and you can take them as many times as you need to. I suggest taking them until you earn full credit. You will be able to see the answers on the weekly quizzes. Again, remember, these are practice. I'm going to go back to modules. And then at the end of each week, you will have a wrap-up page. This is like a bookend to let you know that you've reached the end of the week's module, and there will be a brief recap for you. The last thing that I wanted to show you is the grades function. And for your grades, you will be able to keep track of the points that you earn in this class. The course assignments are not weighted, meaning that all points are equal. And right now you can see that this is arranged by due date, and except with the exception of the final exam, all of the other quizzes are listed in order here, and also with the exception of the midterm and the syllabus quiz. So you can keep track of your percentage points in the class as you go along. Hopefully all of your labs will eventually be full credit, either 10 or sometimes 11 points. Okay, that's all I wanted to show you. Good luck with the course, and